Welcome to video R67, overall batting average. So we have the statistics for Alfonso Soriano of the Chicago Cubs for the first half of the season and the second half of the season. In the first half of the season, he had 200 at-bats, that's attempts at the plate, and he had a 300 batting average. Basically, 30% of the time, he got a hit. For the second half of the season, he had 250 at-bats, attempts, with a 400 batting average. Basically, 40% of the time, he got a hit. The question is, what was his overall batting average for the entire year? I'll work out this problem, and then I'll change a few numbers and give you one to work on your own. All right, so when you see overall average, you want to get the total over the total. So for the overall average, that's going to be the total hits over the total at-bats. So the total successes over the total attempts, if you will. In basketball, it would be the free throws made over the free throws attempted and things of that nature. Okay, so the total at-bats is easy. He had 200 at-bats here and 250 at-bats there, so we had 450 total at-bats for the season. A common mistake made, I'll just point it out, is students simply average these two numbers and get 350. You can't do that. It's actually weighted more in the second half because he had more action in the second half. All right, so let's just find out the hits here, sum them, and we'll be done. Oh, so to find the hits here, all I've got to do is multiply 200 times 0.30. I'll do that on my calculator. 0.3 times 200, and I get 60. So he had 60 hits here, and I'll multiply 0.4 times 250. He had 100 hits there. So the total hits, 60 plus 100 is 160. All I do is take that ratio and I'm done. 160 hits divided by 450 attempts, and we get 0.35 repeating. For batting averages, we round to 3 decimal places. So I'm going to say this is approximately 0.356. And that's the answer. Not 350, but 356. All right, so I'm going to give you another problem. I'll just change a couple numbers slightly and see if you could work it out. Let's just change the batting averages to 270. This is now part B. And let's change this batting average to 0.288. We'll keep the same at-bats. All right, so try to work that problem out. I'll put the answer down momentarily. The answer I got was 0.280. Again, for batting averages, we usually report 3 decimal places, so that's why I included the 0. And there you have it, how to work out problems involving overall batting average.